left ear on and right ear doing something. I couldn't even tell you what's going on right now.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. A good showing tonight for Four Seasons.
Absolutely. Kyler Johnson went out there, stuck to the game plan, dude. Just get on top of him and hit him more than he hits you. Last person swinging wins. Man, that Michael Douglas fight, man, I'm glad he won too. He comes up to the floor every now and then. He's a Carlson Gracie affiliate alongside with Alex Hacker. We got a good foundation going on at Four Seasons. Not even that, just the Carlson Gracie family itself. We're a big, huge family, and if you can find a gym, you need to get there because it's all family there.
So before we let you go, Eli, who do you want to give a shout out to? And what do we need to look forward to next from Four Seasons?
I want to give a shout out to my gym, the Four Seasons, and also my trainers, Stoney Dennis, Jamal, John Smith, Michael Seals, all those guys. We put that work in. And I'll be back in the ring October 13th. We talked about a Nick Wells rematch at either 145, 155. We'll see what we can go. We'll see what goes from there. But man, I'm just excited to get back in there. I take it one fight at a time. I'm always looking for that belt fight, obviously. I'd love to see Christian Jones, but as I said, one fight at a time, and we're going to make it happen.
Thank you very much, Eli.
Thank
Have a
you.
great rest of the weekend.
You too.
Entering the cage now is our main event professional fighter, Jeff Holmes, sitting at 7-5 as a pro. He was 6-1 as an amateur. He is a very experienced professional fighter, is Jeff Holmes, Alex.
Yeah, Jeff Holmes been around a long time, trained under some of the greatest fighters to come out of the state of Kentucky. Josh Johnson, the third ever black belt in the state of Kentucky. Raced up some of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world.
Jeff, coming into a little bit of tool. I can appreciate that from Branden Bishop. But before we move on to Bishop, Jeff started wrestling in the 7th grade. He has 6 first-round finishes as a pro, 3 knockouts, 3 subs, and then a decision. He's lived in Kentucky for 4 years now, originally from a small town outside of Pittsburgh. First pro fight was in California. Of course, he trains under Josh Johnson. Training partners include Ricky Jones Jr., Josh Rivera, Brandon DeBandy, Cody Smith, and a bunch of talented guys. His kickboxing coach is Cliff Levin. And Jeff is in the main event against our man, Branden Bishop. Branden is 4-2 as a pro. Entering the cage now, fighting out of Louisville Combat Academy right here in Louisville.
Yeah, Brandon's been around the Louisville MMA scenes for a long time. Since I was in middle school, Branden Bishop's been fighting and winning. He's got a huge following in our city, and he always fights and represents our city well. Branden training under Louisville Combat Academy with Adrian Jenkins, Ferguson brothers. I think this is both these fighters' first fight in a couple years.
Branden Bishop with some serious local fan support. Bishop's first fight was in 2005.
I was in 8th grade.
He has participated in several types of combat sports, including Sandu, which is one-on-one-on-one, 3 fighters in the ring at once. Both fighters touch gloves, and this fight is underway. They're both standing orthodox, Alex.
Yeah, it looks like Jeff stepped through, changed his stance there for a split second. Branden Bishop doing a good job moving his head off center, coming in with good combos. Good knee from Branden there. Jeff with a good takedown, good body lock takedown. That's just being a bear right there.
Jeff is a very experienced wrestler.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is the best state in wrestling in America by far. So lots of good wrestling to be expected from Jeff. Jeff doing a good job of passing the leg and passing straight to side control. Branden doing a good job of keep walking. Jeff's on the neck here of Branden Bishop. Looks like Branden doing a good job of fighting the hands.
Does Jeff Holmes have a choke?
Branden able to pass the side there.
Branden is on top. Looks like he's working out of that choke, and now Branden's in the top position.
Jeff doing a good job to scramble to this single leg position. Branden doing a good job of ripping the knees. I'd like to see Branden rip some elbows to the body right here.
Crowd always loves the big slams.
Yeah, it sounds cool, doesn't mean much. So right now it looks like Branden Bishop was going for a Kimura from bottom half guard, and Josh Johnson in the corner yelling for Jeff Holmes to Kimura the Kimura. Good defense. Jeff doing a good job of working around to take the back of Branden. Branden immediately stands up, starts to use the cage to peel Jeff off of his back. But Jeff is staying tight. He's got good hand control there. Branden's just pausing here, taking some breaths, keeping his heart rate under control. Cranking on that Kimura. Jeff goes for...
Branden Bishop throwing some knees.
Yeah, I think one of those knees landed pretty flush when Jeff was trying to level change.
It's got to be scary when you try to lower your level and shoot in. You might get kneed in the face.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's a good action-packed fight. Jeff doing a good job to... Branden's not letting Jeff get comfortable.
Is he kneeing him in the face?
Yeah. They look like they're blocked for the most part. Good snap down there by Branden.
Wow, what a fight. What a first round.
Yeah, this is awesome. Good knee to the body there.
You can't ask for much more than this out of a main event.
This might be over soon. Jeff standing up there. Branden's letting it go with the knees.
Branden Bishop appears to want to keep this standing, continue to work his knees and his strikes.
Yeah, he's winning the stand-up. Branden with a good underhook here. Looks like Jeff is just being a little too content for reaching for that overhook. He's giving Branden that underhook, letting Branden keep him right on the cage.
What a first round.
This is awesome. Brandon's just ripping the body. Jeff's got that Muay Thai plum on him. Branden doesn't care. He's not even trying to block any knees or anything. He's just ripping to the body, straight through the plum. Nice trip there by Branden.
Heck of a first round. Looks like Jeff Holmes may have a little bit of a hurt knee.
Yeah, Jeff
favoring that right knee. Josh Johnson in the corner of Holmes, once again, of E-Town, B-Town.
Yeah, we got Ricky Jones Jr. in there with Josh Johnson as well.
Branden Bishop cornered by Ferguson and Of course, Adrian Jenkins, who is the owner of Louisville Combat Academy.
Yep. Got Josh Ferguson and Adrian in the corner there. BJ, third man outside the ring. Fight's over. Fight's over.
Probably not exactly how Branden Bishop would want to win, but win is still a win.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Moving to 5-2 in his pro record.
Good for Branden.
Wow. Branden Bishop, the hometown favorite here in the Louisville area.
Ladies and gentlemen, in fitting fashion tonight, 5 minutes after round 1, with a medical stoppage, your winner, Badass Branden Bishop!
This crowd's going crazy for Branden.
Thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in.